Hey everyone, welcome to AA Homestead. My name is Alicia and today we are going to be doing tomatoes. I have an attachment for my KitchenAid. Just helps the process and cut down that time to get these tomatoes ready for us, so I'm not spending all day in the kitchen, so I have more time to do other things. Today I'm just going to show you the attachment that I have and how I'm going to be assembling it. Unfortunately, with this attachment system it is discontinued. Unfortunately, they do have a new model. We did want to purchase that one, but we can't seem to find it in stock right now. It is canning season, so if you're not on the ball with those things, sometimes they do go out of stock quickly. But I do have this model here. You can see that. And it is the fruit and vegetable attachment that we have. And I'm going to get you guys a little bit closer here so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, first up we have, you can see on the front here, this little plate that you have, and then the screw on the side. Just want to unscrew that. That comes out like so. And then we are going to take our pieces. Now you have this piece here. I really don't know the technical names of these pieces. I apologize. I just don't know how they go. Now with this one, it can only go in one way, and if you put it in the wrong way, you will know it's just not going to work. And then just slides in through here like so. And there is, you can see on the side, the little notch that it slides into there. And then we have this little core piece here and this piece here. They just slide into each other. And then they just go ahead and slide in here together. I'm going to turn this a little bit so you can see there's notches here where they line up. And then you have your little screw piece. Now this one, you just want to apply pressure because it is spring loaded. So if you need help, sometimes I get Andrew in here to help me with that. Now that we have that together, you do want to make sure that you screw this piece back in. It just makes sure that this isn't going to come off. It's not going to slide off. It's secure and ready to go. Alright, now that we have that on, we have this housing. I'll move this just a little bit so you can see. This housing just goes on here. I'll show you again. There's a circular hole here. There you go. And this just sits here. There's nothing to really, attach it. It's got this little cover here, this little lip that'll keep it on. I haven't had any problems with it going anywhere. It stays on pretty well. And then there's this clear cover that you have. This goes on the top. This is just your splatter cover. It's going to make sure nothing goes out and everywhere. Even with that, it is still a little messy. I do tend to get tomato juice or tomatoes a little bit. You can lay a towel down in your work area. That way it's just easy cleanup. You just pick it up, put it in the laundry, and you're good to go. That is an option. Alright, now that I got you guys in a different angle here, you can see a little bit better what kind of setup I have for underneath here. I do have 2 bowls. You want something, your seeds and the skin is going to come out here, and you want a separate bowl for that. And then where the juice comes out, you're going to want another bowl and underneath that. And when I do that, I just put a strainer here. Now that we have all of this together, we are going to start putting our tomatoes through. I'm going to show you how we do that. I've got my handy cameraman here, and he's going to go ahead and move these angles for me. I do want to do a warning. I am going to be turning this on. I don't know how loud it's going to be, so I just wanted to warn you guys. When I do turn this on, you do want to be between a 4 and a 6. So let's get started. It probably would help if I plugged it in first.
Usually electricity is super useful.
It definitely makes it go quicker. All right. About 4 here. You can see tomato. Just gonna put it in the top here. And then I've got my little plunger here. Let's go ahead and smash that down. You'll just see the tomato working through there. Now that I have showed you how we put the tomatoes through, how they come through this and the process with that, when the juice comes out here, we strain that. And the reason why we strain that is the juice on the bottom is going to be our tomato juice, and what's inside the strainer is going to be our pasta sauce. I just wanted to bring you guys a little bit closer to what I'm doing and the difference between the two. When I catch that through the strainer, I'm just going to go ahead with the spoon. You can see in the bottom there all that juice that comes through. And just do this for a little bit. I'm just pushing the juice through. After that, I have a separate pan over here. This is going to be our pasta sauce. I just pour that in there. Kind of get the bottom here. I'm going to move this, and you can see all that juice that we have there. The reason why we do this, we don't have to spend all that extra time cooking down our tomatoes. We have it all ready to go, separated. And it just saves us a lot more time. Now that I have showed you guys how we put our tomatoes through our vegetable strainer, I'm going to show you a close-up of what comes out of this end here. As you can see, let it zoom in. This is all of the skins, the seeds, the green stuff, just a little bit of that inner core that we have there. It's really cool. Definitely cuts down the time, what I spend in the kitchen, and it makes it a lot easier for me, which is great because you're homesteading, you know that you are very busy, or even a garden. I'm not sure if you guys noticed that our tomatoes that we have, they look a little weird. The reason why they look like that, we froze our tomatoes this year. Reason why we did that, just with everything that's going on with moving, it was easier for us. Now when you freeze your tomatoes, you definitely want to do some research on that, because there are only certain things that you can do with frozen tomatoes, and you just make sure you want to keep your family safe. So definitely do some research on that. Thank you everyone so much for watching this video. I gotta get back to these tomatoes. I really hope you enjoyed this video. You can really help us out by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Thanks so much everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day, and God bless.